Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is part one of a new holiday Christmas festive mini series that I'm starting for the channel, and we are doing an elf on a shelf inspired outfit for my smart doll. Part one is all about the skirt. We're doing a circle skirt, we're drafting the pattern, we're cutting it, we're adding the little snowflake, but we'll get into that as to why it's not an actual snowflake on my skirt. But I hope you guys understand why it's not. But yeah, so that's basically it. Let's get started. I'm super excited and I hope you guys are too. Please don't forget to sub if you're new, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what's in your head, what's in your mind, everything. Alright, let's jump in. I'm so excited to show you guys. Okay, so to start off, we need to get that measurement for the waist, and I measured 17 centimeters, and from there I marked my paper and went to get the length of the skirt. I decided I wanted it to be 10 centimeters, marked that, and I went to tackle my next task, which was determining the radius of the circumference of a 17 centimeter circle, which was around 2.7. And after I found the radius, which there's the equation, if you need to go back and pause, go ahead. So using the radius, we're gonna go ahead and draw out a half a circle, putting the ruler or whatever you're using to measure at the center and measuring out the radius, which was 2.7 out, and drawing out that circle as you see me doing on the video. And once that first circle is done, congrats, you've drafted out the waist measurement. And now we're going to move on to determining the length, which we marked as 10 centimeters. From there, we're going to go and use that last circle we made as our guide to mark out the skirt. So once you go ahead and complete your bigger half circle, you'll be done drafting your pattern. Okay, so I did decide to use a facing for my circle skirt in order to save time and all of that. In order to make it, all you need to do is use your pattern, line it up against a straight line, draw out that waist measurement again, the half circle, the little one, then go all around that circle within half an inch or a centimeter and a half, and to use the seam allowance, then go down the length of the skirt, and then once you do that, cut it on a folded fabric, just like we did with the skirt, cut out the circle, as we're doing in the video, and then straight down the little length, and you have your facing, and it's super easy to install and use. Alright, so let's have a little quick update. I went ahead and pressed all of these pieces, including this one, and I serged all around since I decided I don't want to stitch around this facing to secure it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm gonna sew it like this and then possibly serge all around, and but after I sew it on, I'm gonna flip it on the wrong side and then top stitch all around the edge. So after flipping the facing and doing all of that in between stuff, I decided to add some lace, which already had some little flowers already designed on there, which I thought would be a great guide for drawing out the little snowflakes, since I didn't have the patience that day, honestly, to sit there and draft out little snowflakes. I'm planning to do little rhinestones, so I did not have the patience to do that, so I did this instead. So I also did decide to finish the skirt entirely before going ahead with the little motifs, but all you have to do here is mark the one of the sides evenly. I did 4 little buttons. They're honestly like little beads. I'm using them as buttons. A little technique I learned recently on a BJD page, which is super cool. I never thought about that, which is like why. And then I'm using some satin cord, like little thin cord, to do the little buttonholes. It's super simple, and I hand stitch them in place, super quick, and I can't believe I never thought about that. So I hope I'm bringing this to light for a lot of you too, because once I learned this, I'm just like, what? Because honestly, zippers are my enemy. Okay, now that we're done with the closure in the back, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the snowflakes. And what I'll be doing for that is heat pressing some little crystals on the little lace and do it throughout the entire skirt, just like the picture has it right here. And then we'll be all done, and then we'll have to try it on. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up all the little snowflakes, and I added some little stones right in between, just to add some extra little touch, because I felt like it looked a little too simple. I feel like now it has like a good amount of just like little pops of design here and there. So I think we should, try it on and see how it fits. Alright, and here we have her. Here's May with the new Elf on the Shelf inspired skirt that we created for this video. Part 2 will be making the top and maybe some other extra part to make up for the red bodysuit that they wear that I do not have the patience to make. So yeah, and over here I have all the other girls wearing the hats that I made for the last video. So if you haven't yet, please feel free to check that out and drop us a like if you learned or enjoyed it. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching and sticking around and showing love and support like always. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, so thank you. See you guys next time.